Oh, we ain't even talk. That fool and died and down, and I see he be live all the time now.
I see he be posting wifey now. It's
I don't even.
that's what
Child.
I mean. Yeah, that's what they
I'm back
say.
to not even pay him no attention.
Yeah, I don't really pay him no attention. I just saw somebody say, "Man, now you never post your wife. Now you want to post
Right.
it every single time.
That's
Get
so
out of here,
whack.
bro."
That's so whack. They see them dollars going out the window.
Oh, they going. I know they going out the window. They
Especially with
gotta
that
be.
the book, and they trying to like goodbye. Goodbye. But damn, we'll wait for a few people to get on. But well, we live, so how has your week been? What you been up to? What you got going on?
ripping, ripping and running, man. Always working on personal development and also helping people with their personal development. So that's what I've been working on all week. Working on a new book. I know it's crazy because I have one that's finished that I yet to put out
Mm-hmm.
while I'm sitting here working on a whole nother book. Um, I need to put the other one out.
Right.
But hey, I'm working on it. But I do have one out. Right here, let me
All right.
nice little plug.
Oh,
It's
I
already
have
ready.
that book.
Yeah,
I
on
have that book.
Amazon.
Yep,
If
I bought
somebody,
that.
yeah, people want to buy it from me and get it personalized. Hit me up.
Hmm. Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, I don't know. And so really the pandemic threw me off because I was supposed to actually put this book out last year, the other
Oh
book,
wow.
and the pandemic just threw everything off. So I'm like, I guess you try to figure out the perfect time to put it out, but I guess I'm like, yo, I just need to put it out.
Yeah.
I just need to put it
Ain't
out.
no reason.
So,
Don't be procrastinating. Just go
nah,
on and do it.
yeah, because it's finished. So it's done. It's done. So I just, you know what I'm saying? You know how you be trying to find the perfect way to put it out, all that,
Well, the
So
pandemic was the perfect time. People was at home. They needed something to do.
I know. But then so it was just stuff that just kept happening to where I was like, nah, I ain't putting it out. The whole George Floyd situation happened right when I was finna actually go on and put it out. And I just, yeah. So, events happened, and I was just like, I'm gonna just wait. And now it's like, okay, well, what you gonna do? You need to go and put it out. So,
And now the Derek Chauvin case trial is the murder trial is on. So it's kind of like you back in the same boat.
hey man,
Speaking of that, have you been watching that?
I watch bits and pieces. I think I personally, I think they're gonna make an example of him. I ain't saying they're gonna throw the book at him, but I think somebody finally gonna be convicted. I think he gonna be convicted because
Yeah, this is the first time that other police officers are
right,
saying that he was just wrong. Like it was just like and he kind of messed himself up by using the defense. I was only doing what I was trained to do. So they've been using
yeah,
that against him the whole time. Like, no, that ain't what we trained you to do.
right. And so now the cops, nah, bro, you on your own on that one.
No, that ain't it.
So
So
I think they're gonna make an example out of him because also if they don't, yo, I might have to move out the country for a little while, man. Because
they about to show
man,
out.
they finna shut it down.
Oh yeah,
If this man, I'm talking about all races, everybody gonna come together
yeah.
and shut it down. So I think the powers that be know that. So they gonna be like, look, bro, you gotta bite the bullet on this. I'm sorry. Because we can't let you go
And he
without
just
giving you
sitting in
something.
there
Like whatever. Like
like he
I'm
know he
good.
gonna get off. Like whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think people just sitting around waiting. They watching like, yo, I wish y'all would let this man get off. Because it's
Ooh,
going down.
they better hurry him get out that courthouse because they're gonna burn that down.
Yo, I wouldn't want to be one of the jurors. I wouldn't want to be the
Yeah.
judge. Like,
Yeah.
yo, I wouldn't want to be no parts of that if this man get off. Because
Yeah, it's been really, really tough to watch. One thing that really kind of caught me off guard a little bit, and I don't know, nobody really said a lot about it, but when the off-duty firefighter lady, whatever you want to call her, she testified, and at the end of her testimony, the judge like went in on her, like
I guess I
reprimanded
didn't see
her,
that part.
and I was like, well, wait a minute, everybody else was doing the same thing she was doing, and he decided to just like pinpoint her. It was really awkward.
Okay, I
It
ain't
was.
see that part.
I was like, whoa, like Okay, like she ain't on trial. Like it was just crazy. But I've been watching a lot of it, and it's been really tough,
I can't
especially
do it.
watching the kids. The kids are listening to them because, of course, you can't have them on TV. But whew, the 17-year-old, that poor baby there. Oh my God, that was tough. And the 9-year-old.
Yeah, I can't do it. So like, I have yet to see the video of the George Floyd situation of him being. I still haven't seen it because of the triggering to me. I just can't. I can't watch it. I
It's
still have not watched it.
it's not even it's that's the understand like I don't think like all of them are bad, but that right there is just oh my God.
So
That's a
yes,
lot.
so parts of the trial or whatever, like I can't watch it because it's
Yeah.
just gonna be too triggering. So yeah, I have to change the channel. I
Yeah.
can't.
But when
Nah,
that prosecution, man, that boy good. That boy is good. He is good.
about time.
Yeah, they good.
Because
And I
usually they
mean
be
the
trash.
defense, it ain't really I mean, I don't his case is so like what he's trying to say is kind of like so whack. It doesn't
I mean, what they trying to prove is that what they trying to prove is that he didn't die because of him being on his neck. They're trying to say that he was on his shoulder. And so they're trying to say he OD'd. He died because of an overdose, is
well,
what
the
they're trying
defense is
drugs.
they're acknowledging that he was on his neck because they went through the whole training about neck chokeholds and being on the neck and what part of the neck and how you arrest somebody, how do you detain them when you put them in cuffs. They done been through the
Mm-hmm.
whole nine on different parts of the neck that you can place certain things on. They done been through the whole thing, so they've acknowledged that he was on the neck throughout
Okay.
the trial.
But
They
it
have
seemed like
acknowledged.
they trying to make it seem like it was the drugs, you know what I'm
Well,
saying,
that's
that
the part
killed
that
him.
they haven't gotten to that part yet. They're saying
Okay.
they're like saying certain like small stuff about that, but they're mainly what the defense is doing now is mainly trying to discredit the experts. Oh, well,
Okay.
when was the last time you arrested somebody? When was the last time you got into a fight, a physical fight? Like it was just stupid.
Yo
Like
peoples.
their defense
Tripping.
is so stupid.
Tripping. Yo peoples. Tripping.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, they dumb, but whatever. But then today they introduced the fact that since y'all want to start talking about the drug use, isn't he trained if there's some type of cardiac arrest that happens due to drug use? Doesn't he carry Narcan? Doesn't he have the ability to help him if this is the issue?
Hmm.
So y'all just keep digging y'all grave. Like you
Hey
never
man.
offered any assistance. You never tried to help him. Even when the ambulance got there, the ambulance had to tell you to get up so they could check the man pulse because you were still on them.
Man, that's crazy. I mean, whoo.
Yeah, so
Hey, like I said, if Buddy get off,
they gonna burn
I don't know
this
what to tell you.
motherfucker down.
I don't know what to tell people. Like,
They gonna
I,
burn it
ho-
down.
I
So
hope you strapped.
y'all better get y'all bullets.
Cause hey man,
Yeah,
it's going down. I'm
but
not going out the house.
nah. So I'm gonna start off on a somber note, and then we're gonna jump into something a little bit better. But I definitely want to send out some prayers for DMX. We trying to pull
Yeah.
for him. They saying it's not looking good, but we know X is a fighter. We know he got a real connection with God. He got a real prayer life. It's been established. So hopefully, prayerfully, he can pull through. I know he's been taken off of the breathing machine. He's been breathing on his own, but from what I heard this morning, he was found unconscious, and he had not gotten oxygen to his brain for over 30 minutes. So as of
Mm.
right now, he is pretty much brain dead. Not sure.
DMX, man. It's crazy because like DMX is my favorite East Coast rapper, like of all time. Like I rock with DMX.
Right.
I like DMX. So just to see him in this state, man, is just kind of
Yeah.
like it's surreal, man. Like, dang,
Yeah.
DMX, come on, baby.
And I forgot it was I can't remember what DJ it was. Somebody just made a post today, and he was really going off, and he was just really pissed off. Like, yeah, everybody want to start showing, like, posting pictures of him, what they had with him, like showing all the support, praying for him. He's like, but he was screaming for help. He been asking for help. Where was y'all at then? Like nobody called to check on. Nobody was popping up. Nobody, like all these people showing all this love now. And now it's like, hopefully it ain't too late. But like he laid up in the hospital. He said, now when he pulled through, y'all gonna be over there checking on him every day?
Nah, man. I mean, that's just the society we live in. It's, and I don't even want to say this, but it's true. Like for some people, it's cool. They're gonna jump on the bandwagon because people are like, yo, pull through X. So it's like, nah, it's cool. I'm gonna say pull through X. You know what? I took a picture with X 7 years ago. I'm gonna post that picture. You know what I mean? That's yeah. I mean, because you think about it, like I can remember. I mean, with Nip, right? We know with Nip, like, I mean, people didn't really. Nip wasn't really that big, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Nip had been spitting and dropping jewels for a long time. And then, you know, his situation happened, and it's like, oh, Nip, RP, Nip, you know what I mean?
That's most of them that die.
Yeah.
Pop Smoke, nobody. I mean, a lot of people down south didn't really know who Pop Smoke was. King Von, like most of them. Now everybody want to. What's his name? XXX Extension, whatever.
Yeah.
However the hell you say his name.
I know you. Yeah. Right.
But they don't ever really appreciate them until they're gone. That's people in general, really. You see folks all on folks' timelines. Oh man, we took this picture 20 years ago.
I mean, and sometimes I wonder if that's really a culture thing. Like, we'll take our kings in a minute, right? Like, and then wondering how it happened. Like, we don't cherish our kings like that. We don't cherish our people. You know what I'm saying? And then you look up, like, that doesn't happen in other communities. Someone that was doing the thing that Nip was doing in the community, like, that don't happen to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not gonna let that happen to them. They gonna be protected. They off limits. You know what I'm saying?
But then you got to realize that Nip wouldn't like Nip was a street dude, so he didn't think he needed the protection.
But even still, right? Like,
you got to realize that Nipsey, even though he was the community guy, he was doing stuff for the community. He was still a Crip, and so he still had haters. Like, he's not like this blue collar guy that's just showing up doing stuff for the community. He still got haters, and I also still believe that the government has something to do with it.
Those guys got killed too, so I mean, they ain't have to be a Crip. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course, that crab in the barrel, jealousy type crap that happens in our community all the time. Like, why would you hate somebody like that? That's literally doing stuff for the community to help people that look like you. That makes zero sense. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, you know what I mean? Because I look at guys and I truly believe what they're saying. Like, if some of those things happen, it's like, yo, it's a problem. You know what I mean? Like, I look at somebody who I kind of look up to, and maybe it's because we from the same place, but yeah, that's either here or there. But David Banner, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, if something was to happen,
it's on my bucket list of celebrities to meet.
Okay.
Such an ass. I love David Banner.
Oh man, we're gonna have to make that happen.
Please.
We're gonna have to make that happen. We're gonna have to figure.
And Killer Mike are like the only two celebrities that I ever wanted to meet.
Really?
Please. Yes.
That's funny. No, so I remember. We cheering this up a little bit. So I remember when I met 8Ball and MJG. So 8Ball and MJG is my favorite rappers all time. You know what I mean? So when I met them, like, I was stuttering, like
groupie.
I was a straight groupie. I never been like that ever in my life. I'm like, yo, man, y'all made me love hip hop. Like, yeah. Straight groupie. You hear me? Straight groupie. I ain't never been like that before. I was stuttering. They like, okay, yeah. Appreciate the love. You know, I'm like, nah, y'all don't hear me though. Like,
oh Lord.
Yo, I ain't even know how to take the picture with him. Like, I'm like, yeah, what we gonna do? How we gonna do this? Like, yo, just let them hold the camera. Like, come on, bro. Like, take this.
That's how I would be with David Banner.
Oh man, I was straight groupie.
Well, so speaking of groupies, that damn Steve Harvey doing the damn verses and wouldn't shut up.
First off, Steve was so biased. Steve, I mean, you could tell, like, Steve liked the Isley brothers, but he loved Earth, Wind, and Fire. And you could tell, like, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to host it, I feel like you have to be, you can't show your bias.
Right.
And he showed it. Like,
so over the top.
They got the wrong guy. And I get it. I mean, you know, you're like, oh, yeah, we're going to get Steve to host this. This would be great. But it's like, Steve is such a fan, you know what I'm saying, that he didn't know how to host.
He wouldn't shut up. I was like, can they talk? How you tell all your stories? We want to hear.
Yo, that's why you know he's such a fan, because he's reminiscing and telling you where he was in the time of when these certain songs came out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, but he was a fan. He shouldn't have been hosting that.
Right.
Because he is such a fan.
Looking like a damn, somebody said he looked like a villain on a Marvel comic movie.
I thought he looked like Darkwing Duck, but you know, that's neither here nor there.
He gonna talk about DJ Nice. I was like,
I mean, so what? I'll be honest. Before I watched that versus, I was like, yo, Earth, Wind, and Fire finna watch them. And then I'm
an Isley Brothers fan.
And then see, that's what I'm saying. So because even after the first half, I'm like, yo, Earth, Wind, and Fire is watching them. Then the second half, I started to, you know, remember all the songs that the Isley Brothers had.
With that damn guitar.
Oh man, joke. I was like, oh.
First of all, I was trying to figure out when the hell Ron Isley was gonna show up, because I'm like, who the hell is this guy?
I know. I was like, what? Where his beard and all this come from?
And the new teeth and the new face.
Yo, he said, I'm finna drop by 20 years on y'all. Play with me.
That is what money can do for
you. Play with me. He out here looking like he's 55 instead of 80.
I was like, hold on, let me clutch my pearls, and I ain't got none. Hey,
he out here looking like he's 55 instead of 80.
I couldn't believe. I really didn't know. I really was like, why they keep saying that's Ron Isley? That don't look like him.
Right. Didn't at all. Like I said, he looked like he was about 25 years young. He looked like
my beard showed up. Honey.
If you would have took the beard off, you would have thought it was one of the 70s album covers.
I was like, oh, he one of the distinguished gentlemen. Okay.
Skin looking all clear and everything, right?
When? He don't win got electrolysis or whatever. He didn't get derma pill or something.
Yo, I don't know what was going on. You feel me? I was like, good night, boo. Oh. I was like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. But yeah,
that was epic, man. That was an epic versus.
But I'm a huge Earth, Wind, and Fire fan. So too, but I mean, I love Isley Brothers as well. Don't get me twisted. But I would have been that biased Steve Harvey as well.
Right.
But I'm listening, you know, and I'm subjective, and I'm sitting here like, now it making me remember all the hits that the Isley Brothers. I'm like, okay, hold up, maybe I'm tripping, and it was true. Like Buddy said, yo, we could sit here for 10 hours on this verses, and he ain't lying. Like they literally could, because I mean, there was still music that both groups didn't play. I mean, think about the Isley Brothers. Even when you start bringing in a lot more of his Mr. Big songs, like right, like I used to rock with that.
And I was shocked he even went there.
Me too. I didn't, because they didn't have to. No. But I mean, but you just thinking how timeless and how long.
You got to play Contagious. You got to play the Contagious.
But yeah, he could have went so many different ways with that. That would have been, so.
And then to hear so many like of the beats that these new like artists have used as samples.
All them samples? They played at least 10 songs that have been not just sampled once or twice, like
multiple
times.
Some
like
people got money.
Hey man.
Money.
Hey man, respect. I feel like real music is a dying art form when it comes to playing instruments and putting the whole thing together. But hey, man, they brought it back. I enjoyed it. I was struggling to stay up, but I stayed all the way up to
I
it
went to
finished.
sleep and watched the rest of it.
Oh, okay.
Next day.
I stayed on up and finished it. But your boy Steve, because he was killing me. Because I'm like, yo, I'm waiting on September. And I'm like, shut up, Steve. It's about to be 12 o'clock. Like, man, let's
like
get
the second
September.
half.
Stop
I
playing.
had
We
to
know
go
it's
sleep
coming.
because the halftime, it took forever.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is they doing?
I stayed up.
Took my ass to
I stayed.
sleep.
Nah, I was enjoying it too much.
So
I
I
stayed
watched on
and
YouTube.
yeah. In September, I knew it was coming. You know, that's my jam. So I was like, I know that's gonna be the last one. I already know. Stop playing with it. And
See,
yeah. So I stayed on up.
good.
Yeah, I love that one. So that's my favorite. And then isn't the next one SWV versus Escape?
And I think the next one is Redman and Method Man.
Oh, that's gonna be before it. Yeah, because that one's in May. I think that's the first week of May.
Yep.
Okay.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be high energy right there.
Yeah.
So
when that SWV and Escape, come on. Oh
man.
Lord. Now that's my era.
I'm ready. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on them to figure out a way to get Usher up there, man. I'm still waiting on them to figure that out. I'm waiting on it.
They need to do Usher like they did D'Angelo, where it's just Usher and friends. We just go up there and just bring guests out because he got too many hits.
I would love to see that too. Like I tell people, especially
Justice
like our
Red is 420.
420. Yeah, that's gonna be wild. Yeah. Oh man, that's gonna be that's gonna be real right there.
Oh,
you're gonna have to be ready for that one. You're gonna have to be ready.
Like a 420 party.
Yeah, man. So I've seen concerts, you know what I mean, and people that like perform where it's like not just okay, I get up here for 45 minutes to an hour, but like they literally on the stage for like 2 hours, like you in a movie. Beyonce, Usher. We talking about the new people. Well, you know what I mean. I guess you know those
not
people,
the new,
not the new, but you know us, you know our peoples. But yeah, like. They put on shows like they have 5, 6, 7, 8 different outfits. They flying through the sky.
Real entertainers.
Real artists. I loved it.
We don't know what the hell we got now. They just auto-tune. Stupid.
Hey, I'm just saying.
That's why Verzuz is for real music, because these fools ain't even got enough songs to have a Verzuz.
No.
They won't.
Yeah, but it's a couple people I'm trying to figure out how they gonna get them up there, because I want to see Mary J. But those people is like, who do you put them up against? Like,
well, Mary J says she ain't doing it.
Yeah, but I mean, who could you put? Mariah Carey.
You would have to do them
like it has to be.
You got to do them like they did D'Angelo. You can't put them against them. You just got to celebrate them individually. Yeah.
Because that means you have to, if you put it a versus, like it has to be someone on that level, right?
Yeah, and it's really not. It's hard to compare people like Mary J. Blige with somebody else.
Yeah, because Mary she's decades. She's
a lot of work. It's a big body of work.
Big body of work. You know what I'm saying? So it's Yeah.
Well, let's get into some of these topics that people have actually sent in that they wanted us to discuss.
Okay, what you got?
Y'all don't be thinking we crazy. These people have sent us these questions.
Hey, man.
So I'll start with the one that somebody sent to you. So it says, a young lady is dating a guy, and it's been off and on for 10 years. He is married with a child. He said he will get a divorce, but has not gotten a divorce yet. And he has been going back and forth between them. And she wants some advice. Oh, I'm sorry.
She need to hear a woman's perspective first. So I think, So
she's dating a guy for 10 years.
Yeah.
First red flag.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
who's married and has been married for said 10 years.
Yeah, yeah,
Second red
yeah,
flag.
yeah.
And he's going back. He good. He got her
Amen.
and her.
Amen.
He ain't got to choose.
Amen.
You want advice?
Put it out there.
Stay with him. Because obviously that's what you like.
Ain't no sense of being upset. Ain't no sense. Either stay with him or
It's been 10 years. Apparently, whatever he's doing, you like it.
Yep.
And I'm quite sure the wife know because it's been 10 years.
Exactly.
I don't know what other advice you would want.
Stay with him.
Go, marry him. Y'all go together. Get polygamy. Be together. All three
Be
of y'all.
together. all three of y'all.
All these men out here, and you gonna stay with that one. And you, child, listen. And I'm sure she's quite faithful.
Oh yeah, she a super loyal.
Mm-hmm.
Super loyal.
Child,
Super loyal.
listen.
Super loyal.
And he said he gonna get a divorce.
I hope she watching.
And you believe that? He'd be a fool.
Hey man, what he gonna change up? Clearly it's been working.
For what? Ain't nobody made him have to change nothing.
Nothing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yep, I'm gonna do it. Nah, y'all need to go on and all be together.
That's it. Big old happy family.
Ain't no sense of tripping on it. You done dealt with it this long. I mean,
A whole 10 years?
whole 10 years. How you gonna move on? I mean, are you seriously gonna give another dude a shot, a chance at this point? Probably not. It's you know what I'm saying? It's not fair to the next dude.
No.
Not at all.
And ain't nobody about to. She's not even going to attract another dude. She's repelling them.
That's what I told her.
Yeah, she repelling them.
That's what I told her.
Justin said, "Be a sister." Pretty much, that's what she's doing anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might as well make her boo, your boo, his boo, her boo, all that. Yeah.
He living his best life, literally.
Best life.
And you sitting there miserable, actually thinking he gonna get divorced.
Right.
What benefit will he get from getting divorced?
Pressure, because she want a family.
He already got one.
He got one. She don't.
Yo bad.
Not one.
He don't care.
Of course not. Why would he? He living his best life. Yo.
He is the epitome.
I'm doing what I want to do. I'm doing what I want to do. Yeah, you get upset, you get mad, but guess what?
You ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere.
And neither is he, because he ain't from you or his wife.
Why would he? Ain't nobody forcing him to do nothing. Why would he?
Nope.
He living his best life.
He's telling you. Didn't they say actions speak louder?
Hey man, that's what they say.
Shit. He just said it.
Not a nam. Not a nam.
Child.
I'm just saying.
And if he die before he wake, you know who ain't gonna get no check? Yo ass.
That hurt. He
done wasted all these damn years for his wife and his child to be taken care of, and you sitting there looking crazy.
And then you wasting
ain't even going in no obituary. That's his special friend.
You wasting your good years on somebody that can't give you what you want.
Who ain't gonna give? Who don't even want to give you what you want?
Nope. Sometimes I feel like, especially with women in these situations, okay, there might have been a vulnerable stage in your life that he came in and helped you through, right? But that's all it was. You know what I'm saying? But you still being loyal to the thought of him being there for you in your vulnerable time. But look at how he treating you, sis. Look how he doing you. Like, Don't you deserve better? See, this is
how
when a woman should be valuing herself, right?
look how he's doing his wife.
Why?
Why would you want to replace? Why would you want to fill that slot?
Because he just gonna put somebody in your slot.
Yeah, then your slot gonna be vacant. Now he gotta fill that.
You gotta fill that slot.
Why would you even want that?
Hey man, I'm trying to figure that out.
We're gonna pray some prayers over that. Ooh, Lord, throw the whole nigga away. No, ma'am. That's just unfortunate.
Hey man.
Bless it.
Well, she wanted to hear from someone that she didn't know outside of the situation. So
she knew what the answer was.
She knew what the answer was. Hey man, sometimes people need
it's telling you, listen to it.
But I'm sure it's probably been telling her for the last 9 years.
Goddamn years.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what else to tell you.
Figure out. Here's some. I'm being serious now.
Okay.
Figure out what it is within you that is attracting that. What's broken inside of you that would allow you to accept something like that? Because that's not normal. So it's something. It could be back to your childhood, whatever it is. Somebody did something that made you feel less than, that would allow you to accept some shit like this for this long period of time. Because this is unacceptable. 10 years. That's unacceptable.
And you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, would you even want him to get divorced? Like, would you really want to be with him like that? If he did get a divorce at this point, he put you through 10 years. Like, you're not winning. First off, as a woman, you're the prize. So
come on, somebody.
So you're going to let him use you up?
Both of y'all women looking crazy.
Hey, man.
Terrible.
Know your worth, sisters.
Because you want kids, so you just letting these good old child.
Yo,
go out there and turn up.
And she getting towards the end of the spectrum, you know. So it's not like she 25 now, you know.
Yeah. So you just gone. And would you, if you had a daughter, would you want her to be looking up to that?
No. See, that right there is what changed my life. When someone raised the question to me, right? So you're in a bad relationship with someone. And I was in a bad relationship. Someone asked me, would you want your son to date someone like that? I said, hell no. I didn't even have to think about it. Right. And it's like, well, why would you date someone like that? For one, because if you have children, you have a son, this is the person that's going to be the biggest influence on your child. And you're sitting here saying you don't want someone like that for your child. Why you still with them? And it's like, and it hit me. And from there, like, yo, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I never really put that in perspective. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, would I want my child to date someone like this person? And if it's a hell no, then why are you with him? You know what I'm saying? Why are you with him?
That's heavy. Okay, we're gonna go to the next topic. I hope she got that advice.
I hope so too, because I'm gonna sip to that.
And you know, we just gonna pray for her, because that's all you can do. Pray that the Lord take any desire away from her to ever even want that man again. Just take it away.
Amen. Okay,
the next one is, why do some women think they should be paid to be in a relationship? That sounds personal. I don't know. Why do some women think they should be paid to be in a relationship? I don't have context, because that's all they gave me.
Because society has told them that.
When they say paid, do they mean like bills being paid, or like things being bought for them, nails, hair getting done, like taken care of being paid? Is that what they mean? Is that what we're talking about?
So let's talk about it from that standpoint, right? You know, when you are in a relationship, I guess it all depends. We are in a new age where women are supposed to, quote unquote, make their own money. Well, with your boy over here, I can't speak for everybody else. So I'm gonna speak for me personally. That don't work for me, you know. I'm gonna handle all that. I'm gonna take care of that, right? But at the same time, there are certain things that I do expect on the flip end of that. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of old school. So I'm gonna take care of that. But at the same time, like, understand, like, I have expectations as well too. And you're supposed to take care of me a certain way too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna speak from that standpoint. Now, back to, I guess, what we think they're saying. I'm gonna look at it from the standpoint of dating, because I think that's a different level than your wife,
Right.
you know, husband and wife and dating. I ain't paying your bills. I'm not paying your bills. Like, yo, and I will, you know, hey, okay, for you to go get your nails done and stuff like that from time to time. Okay, cool. But like, I'm not paying your bills. I don't live there. I don't live there. Now, if you needed some help, that's a different thing. I'm not paying your bills, and I don't feel obligated because we're dating to pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, I might feel obligated for you to give me head anytime I say. Anytime. Is that cool? Oh no, I'm wrong. I'll be wrong for that. Oh man, like,
I think I think when it comes to women who expect certain things like that, they probably don't have a lot of money. And they're probably used to dating a certain kind of guy, i.e., drug dealer.
mhm.
So they kind of have that type of expectation. Or we're talking about women who are watching a lot of their influencers on social media who portray certain stereotypes that they think they should emulate. And they think that and a lot of it has to do with them trying to, or thinking that they have something of value that is not money that they can not illegally sell, but get money for. So they think if I'm giving you this, you should be giving me that.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
And I'm just trying to say that's probably what they're thinking, because that's what's been told to them. Somebody's told them, girl, that ain't free. And that coming over there to get that, he better be paying this, and that.
No,
That's what's always been told. That's what's always been said.
See, and that's the issue. Now, it's one thing because we know there are some men that will just come, lay up with you and dip, right? Like, if you let them, they'll come to your house, eat up your food, sex you down, and dip, and rinse and repeat, right?
So, leave. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm with you. But I mean, like, taking you out on a date ain't free. Like, courting you ain't free. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think just because I'm not paying your bills while we're dating doesn't mean that I'm not paying money out my pocket.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So I think we should look at it from that perspective. But I mean, when you have songs telling you, like, if you ain't buying me a Birkin, you ain't getting none of this nookie, then, you know.
Like, bitch, you just gave him some for a 6-piece nugget meal. Shut up. Like, cut it out.
Hey.
And if you got one and you broke, something wrong. That's all I'm saying. But
I'm just saying, right.
But I mean, it is just different types of people. Like,
right.
You have men who lead with money. That's their bait.
Exactly.
I'm gonna do all this stuff. I'm gonna pay this. I'm gonna pay that. I'm gonna fly you here. I'm gonna fly you there. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, in hopes that I'm gonna get that.
Cause he a lame.
Absolutely. And then you got dudes who don't even have to do none of that. They just got it like that.
Hey, all they gotta do is speak.
Oh God, Debbie, where you at, Debbie? Debbie.
You know what I'm saying?
There is, for some reason, this generation just doesn't value actual dating. Like, they don't even know what that is.
Well, I mean, because dating to them is in your
Netflix
DMs. I'm even saying your DMs.
In your DM, yeah.
In your DMs. I feel like when you Netflixing and chill to them, that's a relationship at this point. Now I feel like I'm so serious. I feel like that has transitioned to a relationship now.
Yeah.
Whereas before it was like, okay, Netflix and chill was a date. It's like, no, the DMs is a date, and the Netflix and chill, like we going together now at this point. Yeah.
Like, oh Lord, my nephew said it's too easy.
I
It
bet. I hear about it. Like I hear about, especially kids now, especially 13, 14, they get nude pics from girls from school, you know, all of that type of stuff, man.
So that's what the girls see on Instagram with these IG models doing stuff. They think that that's what it takes to get the attention. So there's no value in it, and that's what the guys like. That's what the guys, these girls got thousands and millions of followers because of what they're showing. So that's what girls think is the bait. Like that's what they think they have to do to get the attention. So it's just it's a never-ending cycle, and there's a disconnect because I'm like, why is it so hard to get a freaking actual date? It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, well, for one, people nowadays are socially awkward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they don't really know how to talk. So just to see someone in person, go up to them, talk to them, like, I mean, from a guy standpoint and from a female standpoint, sometimes I feel like females don't even know how to take that. A guy, hey, excuse me, how you doing? My name is Adrian. You know, what's your name? Like,
you better get out of my face.
Like, that's lame. Like, that's lame. Like, no, sister, I value you. So that's why I'm how I'm approach you. You know what I'm saying?
They're so used to being disrespected, their respect comes off as disrespect to them. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm just saying.
A lot of these people wouldn't even have the courage to say something to one another outside of a DM.
No, not at all. It made it easy because, like, okay, say you shoot your shot or whatever and they don't respond. You're like, okay, I'm just going to move on to the
next inbox.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, because I think it's different when you get shot down face to face, right? Like
that fragile ego.
Ooh, like, oh, dang, she played me. Like,
Yeah.
Which, see, that was for us was like, okay, she said no. The next one probably won't. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, I don't know. I told you the dating pool got pee in it.
Hey, man, I'm glad I ain't in it.
Shut up, Adrian. We're gonna go on our last topic because I think this one a little spicy. Spicy. I think we got a lot of differing opinions on this one. So it says if a woman is paying 100% of her bills on her own, what benefit does she get from dating a man who wants to go 50-50? Well, I'm gonna caveat it with this.
Okay.
I think the issue with this conversation in itself is that most of the time women have a problem with this because most of the time, more times than not, the man that's coming with the 50-50, that's all they're coming with. They're not nothing else. But
okay, explain that for everybody. So
they coming with half of whatever bills or whatever, and they ain't coming with nothing else, literally, like no ambition, no loyalty, no honesty, no trust, no anything. Like they're coming into my house as a roommate instead of as a man.
You speak like they're
not. No, ain't nobody living with me.
Okay.
No. They're not offering much of anything else. So it's like, I can just live by I'll just keep paying this because you ain't bringing nothing but a headache over here. You bring an extra baggage and all you want to do is pay half my bills? Nah, I'll pass.
Okay. But that is still a come up. So you making it sound like it's all or nothing, meaning like you either pay all my bills or you don't.
No, I'm saying bring the 50-50 and all the other attributes with you.
Okay,
don't just come in as my roommate and then you gonna give me hell and my peace gone. Get your ass out.
So you gonna flip the script on this question on this.
No, I'm saying that's how I take it.
Okay, that's how you take it.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I think a lot of women are saying, I'm not. Why would I stop? Why would I let you come move into my shit? And all you want to do is offer me 50-50, half of the bills, and then you're gonna bring me all the headaches that come with whatever BS you got. That's why you want to hear from in the first place.
I don't know no broke dudes like that, so I can't even comment on this. How about that?
And then we can go because Justin had a caveat. He had a response to it. He said, if a man is paying 100% of his own bills, what benefit does he get from dating a woman who doesn't want to contribute anything? Why is it looked at as a bad thing to go half? I think a lot of times because women are taught the old school way.
See,
supposed to pay.
Don't do that.
Well, I'm saying you got men who saying they want a woman to do all the things like they did back in the day, and women are saying we want how men were back in the day. But the two never meet. They never meet.
I don't know. I can't live like that. I ain't got time. I'm not fighting to be a man in my relationship. I wear the pants. You wear the skirt. I wear the pants. Yeah, I said what I said.
But what does that mean, though?
What that means? I just told you. I already said what I do. So
right. So that's what I'm saying. So you are that's what I'm saying. Like it's different types of men. Some men won't even allow their woman to spend money on much of anything because they the man, they want to take care of their household.
Okay.
And then you have, and that's what poses this question. If I want a man to come into my house and I'm already paying 100% of my bills, why do I need a roommate that's going to come and pay half of them? When I want a man like Adrian to come in and take over.
Okay. Well, I mean, you get security, stability, you get somebody when it's late at night and you hear that sound downstairs, that can go,
Oh, I'm sorry.
See, here we go. You got a 9 for it, but you'll rather a man grab the 9 instead and go check on that. You feel me?
I'm thinking hypothetically.
Okay, I know you are. I know you are. But I'm just saying. I mean, the benefit is to grow together. It's all on kind of how you look at it, perspective. I know we kind of joking around about it, but 50-50. Also, it depends on how y'all save. Maybe the man is a better saver, so going 50-50 is him helping y'all put money away. I don't know. It's different scenarios and situations, that you can kind of look at. I feel like for both people, it's a come up. So let's just say hypothetically, kind of on the same level when it comes to financially and those types of things, right? If you're going 50-50, it is a come up. You know what I'm saying? Now he might be able to take you out a little bit more, right? He's able to do more things for you. Hey, you were over there trying to squinch up your eyebrow, but I'm just saying, hey, if you got a high value man, these are the things that he's going to do for you. You know what I'm saying? And even if y'all going 50-50 on the bills, you see what I'm saying? And you still hold up, and you still saving what 50-50 on your money.
I guess it depends on the relationship because I did have a situation.
Oh, I thought you didn't, but keep going. I'm listening.
I did. I just thought about it. I'm like, I forgot to put his ass out. Yeah, and I was like, nah, you can go. I'll just pay it by myself.
So, what was the issue?
I hope he ain't watching. Because he asked for us to move into a bigger house.
Okay.
Because there wasn't enough room. And so when I did, and I was trying to figure out what was his contribution going to be to this bigger house, he was like, oh, I can pay the utilities. I was like, excuse me?
So he wanted you to pay all the bills?
He wanted me to pay the rent. And he
the whole rent?
Yes. I said, no, you got to go.
What?
I can pay all by myself. I'm good.
Where'd you find him?
Don't worry about that.
Okay, I won't. I hope you're watching, brother.
I was like, no, thank you. You got 30 days.
Yo, I'm trying to figure out where y'all find these dudes at, man. And also, why do y'all accept this?
I didn't know that was going to happen. Shit, that's why you got 30 days and got out.
How do y'all accept this from me? So, one thing we learned, right? And one thing I definitely know, there are things that men are just not accepting from women. I don't care if they high valued or not. It's things that men are not accepting from women. Why don't women do the same?
Well, women are natural nurturers. We want to see the good in people. We see the potential, and we want to try to pull it out of them. And we don't, for some reason, we don't learn till later on that shit ain't gonna happen.
Potential.
Yeah, Daniel, I had to give him 30 days. We was on a lease. I gave him 30 days notice. And he had to go.
What's potential? When you say you see the potential in a man, explain to me what you guys see when you see potential. Help me.
It depends on what it is that we're talking about. You can see that they're a good dad.
Okay.
Or they're gonna be a good dad.
Okay.
You can see that they're a hard worker. They're responsible. They may be too young to be where you want them to be. I may have already been through a stage and they're not there yet.
Okay, that's fine.
I may have seen some things that I did and maybe have needed some guidance that I didn't get that I can provide for them.
So I'm asking you this question because I personally think that women don't know what a potential in a man looks like.
I don't know what potential in any man and every man looks like. I know what the potential in the man that I would want looks like. Like if I'm looking for something that he does not have at that moment, I don't know what that thing is, but it could be a certain thing that he doesn't particularly have right then. But I know that he will have it. Because
I think that, and I say this, we having this discussion.
Daniel, I did throw him out. What are you talking about? You didn't hear me say I got 30. It's illegal to put somebody out and don't give him a 30-day notice.
You got to get a man a 30-day notice. He out. He gone.
Right. That was years ago. Anyway, go ahead.
What we talking? I feel like women date men a lot of times based on potential. You know what I'm saying? And that's based on what you guys talk about and discuss. You know what I'm saying? And it's not necessarily his actions. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the potential of a man, his actions. I don't care what he's saying. His actions. So, for instance, I could tell you like, yeah, man, I got this dream to own da 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 da. But then what women don't tend to do is buckle down and ask, oh, so what's your process? What's your plan? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, I'm thinking about this. No. Like, and really listen to what he's saying. And all it is, when you realize, if you really realize, it's a dream. He has a dream, but he has no plan or a process that he's putting in place to achieve what he's trying to achieve. So here it is now, mind you. So that was maybe 4, 5, 6 months into the relationship. Mind you, a year and a half later, you're like looking at him like, bro, you ain't did nothing that you said you was trying to do.
Oh,
it all sound. I'm
sorry.
But you get what I'm saying. Like time passes and you see like he was smooth with them words, but he ain't doing none of it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think women ask enough questions, period. I don't think they ask enough questions at all because of fear of rejection and fear of hearing the truth that they don't really want to hear. Because they've come up with this expectation that they've set for themselves that don't really exist. Like that's never going to be met.
So the worst thing, and now going back to Steve Harvey's book, the worst advice that's given to a woman is play the game. Like, no, because you get your feelings hurt playing the game. What we talking about right now, right? Here it is. Adrian, oh, where you trying to be in 3 to 5 years? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm trying to be this. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Like, that's great. So, you can casually say, so what's your plan? Like, how you plan on getting that started? I'm going to show you right then and there how serious I am. Because if I'm serious about it, I'm like, yo, I done reached out to this person, that person. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, doing my research and trying to figure out what would be the best options for me to complete this plan. And now you like, oh, now I got potential for real. You know what I'm saying?
I do, because I'm a project manager. So I call people out all the time and I'm an action taker. And I always got a connection somewhere. So I'm like, oh, well, no.
Right. Right. And then now he's fumbling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you know what I'm saying? Because you have to understand too, he done practiced these lines. You know what I'm saying? You're not the first person he telling this quote unquote dream to. So it's going to sound great, but like, it's like, nah, now you need to dig a little bit. Like, cause it do sound great. And you like, yo, I'm trying to see if this for real. So let me see what's up. So now you ask. And I feel like women don't have that awareness to really dig. And you can do it without being, assertive or being mean about it. It's just, oh, okay. Wow, that sounds very interesting. I would like to know more. Tell me how you plan on
Well,
doing
that's
that.
because a lot of women just have a fantasy in their head. They just want this thing that doesn't really exist. They want this fairy tale
Why?
because that's what they've been told all their lives, that they're supposed to have this thing, Adrian, and they want it. And it's in all the movies. It's in all the movies. They want their happily ever after, okay?
I'll tell you right now, hard work ain't gonna get your ass nowhere. So if just because a man is hard working don't mean nothing. Ladies, I hope y'all heard that. Just because he hard working don't mean nothing.
Nope.
Where is he mentally? How does he handle his finances? Like, these are the things that you need to know before you've been with this man for a year to 2 years, which
Or
some
10,
people
or 10.
or 10.
How does he handle conflict? Can you actually have a conversation with him without him thinking you're arguing with him all the time?
Right.
Does he get offended when you ask him questions? Because
Right.
he's probably lying.
His little bruised ego, fragile ego can't take a conversation and you asking simple questions that you just truly want to know the answer to.
Because a man who really wants you will offer information. They want to talk to you. He wants you to know him. He will be open with you. He ain't hiding shit.
Facts.
And you ain't got to beg him for nothing.
Nope. Not at all. If a man truly value you, you don't have to beg him for nothing. You don't have to beg him for conversation. He gonna tell you what it is he doing. First off, you're not even gonna ask. He's gonna tell you. He's gonna say, yo, this is my plan. This is what I'm trying to do for us. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't even have to seek it. Ask it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be there. He gonna tell you. Yep. He gonna tell you.
And if he's not including you in these plans,
it's probably because he's including somebody else.
Yeah. Just leave. Yeah, I mean, there's no. Yeah.
Amen.
I mean, we can talk about this. I would love to bring some ladies on to have this conversation.
Yeah, man.
So we can actually because you're asking some probing questions. You want to know, why do women go about relationships this way? What is it? Why are we doing these cyclic things? Why do we continue to go from relationship to relationship without asking questions, without requiring any type of plans or execution of plans or anything? We just accept what they're saying. Mm-hmm. We see the actions, and we still have this fantasy in our head that, the potential is there.
The potential is there, or I don't want to give up on this. I've heard and seen so many different things that I'm just like, especially because a lot of times they be high value women, and you're like, yo, like, you can get, like, a dude would love to be with you. Like, why are you wasting your time on this buster? And not only that, you wasting your good years. Ladies, look here, man. Like, you're wasting good years, good years, especially if you want kids, family, those types of things, right? Men can have kids forever. So if a guy is wasting your time and he doesn't have kids and he's 45, all he got to do is go find him some 35-year-old and he can still have his kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't think women see that.
And a man knows what he wants.
He knows.
There's no guessing.
It's no guessing.
Ain't no waiting. He ain't gonna tell you to be patient.
No.
He knows what he wants.
He knows what he wants. Don't let men play you. They know what they want. Sometimes you may have to remove yourself out of the situation for them to be like, oh, dog, I'm finna lose her for real? Oh, I gotta get her. And once again, now you're gonna really see he really wants you or values you. But like, yo, men know what they want. Mm-hmm. Some want to play and do what they can as long as they can. But if he really wants you, like, he gonna go to great lengths. It may be too late by that time, but still, you gonna see like, bro, why you wasn't doing this 5 years ago? Like, right. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've seen guys where at times, like, you're like, yo, okay, I'm feeling him. Okay, whatever. Didn't work out for whatever reason. 4-5 years later, like he blowing you up, like he telling you what he's doing, where he at.
No.
Yo, I will fly you out. I will fly to you. What you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like the whole nine. But you like, yo, what was this 5 years ago? Like, nah. Nah, he really like he's shooting his shot. Like he's sending you everything. Yeah. What you doing this weekend? Come see me. I'll fly you out. I'm telling you. You like this dude, like he really like where was this dude at 5 years ago? Because when we was talking, this ain't the dude. Like he was, yeah, we can, maybe, possibly. Like, no, this dude is sure, assertive. He making the plans. You ain't got to do nothing. Let me see you. I want to see you this weekend. What's up? What I got to do? Do I got to come to you, or do I need to bring you to me? Because we finna see each other this weekend. I miss you. Hey,
you better preach, Adrian.
I'm just saying, man.
Look, here go Debbie. I've been waiting for Debbie to come in. She said, she's speaking on why these women accept less than. She said, because they don't have a real plan for themselves. They have a fairy tale, like you said. A woman with goals and the actual plans to achieve said goals don't want any less in a man. Well, I'm speaking for myself anyway. I've left situations in the past after not observing any actual change, goals achieved, and hearing excuses as a pattern instead. Ooh-wee.
And basically what she said was, a Dizzle stepped in, showed her what a real man was. You feel me? Showed her what a real man was and said, okay, it's time for me to go on and, do what it do, baby.
Oh, jeez. Listen, look. Well, we're gonna try to get some ladies on. We need to have a little panel with men and women, to discuss this issue with dating potential and not holding men accountable in these dating situations, trying to lead up to marriage or whatever it is the end goal is, because there's too many single women out here with the same excuse of there are no good men, but they keep settling for the same type of men.
At some point, you got to look in yourself and say, why do I keep attracting these same dudes?
Absolutely.
Different dudes with the same personality style doing the same things. Like, and they don't know it. Like, yo, at some point, you got to take responsibility and say, there is something in me that attracts this type of man.
Yeah.
Hey, it is what it is. Sorry. Not sorry.
Yeah. So we're going to definitely get on that. I'm going to see if I can get a couple ladies to come on and be open and honest.
Yeah.
That's the part. You got to find something that's open and honest.
And I want to hear it, like, because, and I don't want to hear that, like, no. When you bring them on, I don't want to hear that complaining about all men the same, because they not. We got some dogs out here. Yes, we all know that. I mean, we got some dog women out here too. But you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he was the only one. Hey, let me hear what, read what she said. Read what she said.
On the first day. I was like, hold on.
Hey, talk that talk. Hey, what?
Okay, he was be telling the truth because he is not. Where the rest of them at, Debbie? You done took the last of the Mohicans.
Hey, man, what you say? I knew what I wanted. I told her, yo, I'm not dating just to date. I'm tired of that. I'm looking for my wife. If you ain't here for that, don't waste my time.
No, that's right.
And I know she probably like, I mean, and honestly, and I get probably like, she probably like, this dude full of I wasn't.
Right. That would sound like some kind of game or something.
I was totally
not
serious.
Really, because men usually don't talk like that.
They usually don't. But
they'll
even
say
still,
some crazy stuff, but stuff like that, they're not gonna say. They're not gonna just say.
I'm looking for my wife, man. I ain't trying to just be out here dating everybody doing. Like, I'm looking for a wife. What's up?
I'm taking notes. Shit. Hold on. Looking for a wife. Okay, well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, if he don't show up to the first date like that, throw him away.
Hold up now. Hold up now.
I'm joking.
Hold up now. I'm very confident and sure of myself. So
I'm joking. No, hell, if I take you on a date, keep him, because hell, that shit rare.
Hey, man.
Look, what you got going on this week? What you got?
Hey, man, you already know, man. Let me throw this book back up here that I show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's me. It's on Amazon if you want a personal copy of it, personalized. hit me up in my inbox. You know what I'm saying? Price $10, and
Tell
I'll
them the
send
name
you
of
a
the book.
person. Hey man, you ain't see it? It's
They
already
might can't
written.
see it.
You know what I'm saying? Let me put it back up here. I'm gonna bring it in close. It's already written by Adrian Taylor. By Adrian Taylor. By Adrian Taylor. I said it. You know what I'm saying? It's already written, man. Hey,
Oh my
support the
God.
movement. Support the movement.
Yes, yes, yes.
Support the movement.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, man. Oh, if you want coaching, holla at your boy. I got you. We create personal development plans. Hey, you trying to be a supervisor at your job? Holla at your boy. I'm gonna help you get there. Hey, man, you trying to learn, grow any facet of your life? Holla at your boy. We're gonna get you there. Hey, man.
You need to hold a conference or something and to teach these men how to be men or something. I don't know. Shit, they need some help.
Hey, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, you know what I got? You know, I got my Core Queen Fitness coaching program. So, you know, hit me up. Core Queen Fitness /free gift. CoreQueenFitness.com/free gift. Or you can go on to CoreQueen.com. Core Queen everywhere. Also, my Artist Money Train has a show Sunday, but it's at a private location. But we got DJ Greg Street coming to host the event. So, pretty big deal. Gonna be some heavy hitters in the room. So, hopefully, everything goes well.
Okay.
And, yeah, that's about it. Just moving and grooving around these parts.
Hey.
And my son's on spring break. So he's with his dad.
Oh, okay.
And I get some peace and quiet, and my house is clean.
There you go. You know, we missed our guy Justin today, you know.
Yeah, shout out to Justin
You know what I'm
Thornton.
saying?
We miss you, Justin.
You know, we saw him in the comments a little bit though. He showed up.
Shout out to everybody in the comments. Y'all send in y'all topics next week. We have some good ones this week. Hopefully I can get a couple of women that's willing to come on next week or the week after to be open and honest about some of their relationship woes. Just dig a little deeper on this topic so we can try to get some healing going on. All right, Justin said he'll be back next week.
And I want somebody to answer the question, why is potential so important to women? Because once again, that usually be the first thing that I hear women say a lot of times is that he had potential. Like when we was talking, he had a lot of potential. I don't really know what happened. So I'm like, as a man, I feel like men know it's BS, right?
Well, I think you could translate that to he sold me a dream.
But it's only a dream for so long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 10-year thing. I don't know about that.
It's only a dream for so long. So I guess, you know what I'm saying? Why is that okay? Like,
what is he doing to keep stringing you along? Like, what is he saying?
How is a man able to, I mean, it don't, and of course I feel like 10 years is crazy, but it could be a year, 2 years, 3 years, right? Like, how did you see, what made you see, you know, you saw the potential in this man, but what made you believe it for such a significant amount of time, you know, in your situations? Because I'm like, sis, I know you done got involved in this guy and you probably don't want to throw away the time that y'all been together or whatever, but it's like, but you saying you're not happy. So why you staying in that situation and still hoping that this dude becomes who he said he was in the beginning and you never seen it?
And you got to realize sometimes those soul ties is real too. So that could be another trying to detach that soul tie. That's heavy.
So he done got to your soul.
Well, you know, that womb and that area down there, it's a little, you know, it's a lot going on. You can't just let everybody enter that. A lot of stuff going on in there.
Yeah, you might need to be a little selective, damn sis.
Well, there you go. Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of people can't stand to be alone. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you need to accept your situation. Don't complain about it. Just live in it. Because people complain about this situation, right? Like, oh, it's awful.
They're looking for a savior.
Right. So it's kind of like, yeah, but you're repelling your savior because your energy is showing that you're unavailable. You know what I'm saying? So that guy that you're looking for, that guy that you really want to be with, that high valued man you want to be with, he don't see you, sis.
Yeah, and a lot of women
You
aren't strong enough. They don't know how to be strong and not be in that. Like they don't even know how to get out of it. They're just that weak. First of all, you have to be of some type of weakness to allow somebody to manipulate you for that long period of time. And then when they're talking about it, they may be starting to get some strength to try to garner up something to try to get out, but they ain't there yet. They just gaining momentum, and then eventually they'll get there. But it's gonna take. Some people just gonna take them a while. They're gonna get there though. You know, some people are just that weak that they just holding on to that. That stems from childhood though. That's something in the childhood that happened that's making them hold on to something so toxic and they know it's so bad for them, but they just terrified to let it go.
I don't
Because they don't feel like they're worthy of anything more. Somebody threw them away before, and they holding on to whoever they can by any means necessary because they don't want to feel that thrown away again.
So somehow, some way, they need to find their value so they can respect themselves again, and then they can get that strength too.
So it's a lot of layers to that.
I want to hear about it because I'd be so confused. Yeah, get some. We need to. Yeah, because I want to hear it, and I want to ask. I got questions. No, I have questions.
You don't talk. You know, I got the master's degree in psychology, so I can peel some of the stuff back.
Okay, I got
but
questions.
I want to hear some real live like situations and how people thought in that situation. Why did you? Yeah.
So So even it could be a past situation, and so so if some people feel comfortable more or less talking about a past situation that they was kind of stuck into, that's fine too. But I want to, like you said, I want to peel back those layers to really understand. So that way, hey, we can put that information out to kind of help people in these type of situations.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that stay in these type of situations and they don't understand why. And maybe hearing someone else and not only that, how somebody got out of it, right? May give them the strength to get out of it too.
Yep. I agree.
Hey man, we want everybody to be happy around here. You feel me?
Lord. Yes.
Whew.
Well, we will definitely talk to the battle buddies next week. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. Y'all are the best. Please send in some topics. Please let us know what you want us to talk about. If you want to be on the panel to talk about some past relationships or current, whatever you feel comfortable with, hit the inbox, text, whatever. I don't have the number. Justin usually does that part. But, hit the battle buddies inbox or send us a message some kind of way. And we'll get back with you. And we will talk to y'all next week.
Hey.